To the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for our main event. A lot of talk heading into... Well, they're scheduled to go to full 12 here tonight. Round one now underway.
Back to the body.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Boy, oh boy, that's tough to take.
Hey, let's go.
Bam Bam's left now getting into the mix.
Keep working the body.
Final 10 seconds. Bam Bam's probably sitting back right now saying, hey, I got everything figured out. Coming off of a sensational round you just saw, he was able to do some serious damage to his opponent.
Yeah, you know what really did it was that left hook to the liver, that body shot. You know, that's like going into a restaurant, you get a stain on your jacket, you know, and the stain just doesn't come out. You know, you go to your cleaners, it's still there. Those body shots, they don't come out. They stay with you round after round, and they keep doing damage. They keep paying off for you. He's got the benefit of that body work going for him.
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense.
Come on, kids, focus.
Alvarez's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good defense, just covering up down low. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Solid hook. Not able to land the headshot. Bam Bam's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work. Ricardo Alvarez is well-timed by Alvarez. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you here ringside. Teddy, you know, you really got to admire how accurate he is. I mean, he makes the most of what he throws.
Yeah, he makes it count. This is a guy who doesn't want to waste anything.
Alvarez's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. A well-targeted jab that time. Bam's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well.
You're doing great.
Well, he's committed to the left hand, and it's paying off here. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later, and something you got to start early and stay with.
Alvarez is just making some room for himself here.
Come on, kid, focus.
And a flush hook lands by Bam Bam. Flush right hand to the head. 10 clicks of the talk.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Alvarez's right hand working well that time. He scored well.
I want you to pick his jab.
Bam Bam's up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far. Alvarez's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Teddy, I've heard you say it a million times early on in a fight. If there's any one piece of good advice you can give, it's start depositing it into that bank. Go to the body.
Yeah, because the interest comes later, and you're going to see the payoff in the late rounds.
Bam Bam's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. There's a right hand. Halfway through round number 4. And now a well-placed hook to the head. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Bam Bam's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
Back to the body. Pace yourself.
There he is from long range using that jab.
Joe, if you're on the outside, say at a picnic, you want to keep those insects away, you use insect repellent. While you're on the outside as a fighter, you want to keep your opponent away, that jab, that's the way to go.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head, he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Good snapping jab.
That's what you need to get inside. Hey, Joe, if you're going to rob a bank, you need a smoke screen so the guards don't see you coming. You want to get inside? Use the jab.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Well placed, straight right hand. Alvarez's punch is far off the target.
Come on, kid.
Good right hand.
Get work in the body.
Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Alvarez is dealing with the aftermath of being rocked, but yet he hasn't changed anything. He's still sticking with that style.
Well, that means panic has not set in. That's a good thing, Joe. He still believes he can get this thing done the way he came here to get it done.
He's completely turned his offense off. You can see that he's just in an extreme defensive posture, but still, his opponent is scoring here.
Look, the extreme defensive posture is a problem, but if he was moving his head with his hands up, at least there'd be misses there. When his opponent would miss, there'd be an opening to come back where even if you didn't come back, his opponent would be a little worried about sitting in there on you. He'd have to think defense. Right now, he's only thinking offense.
Bam Bam's on the wrong end of a destructive uppercut. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. He has his target. He lands a straight right. A solid uppercut by Alvarez. Alvarez is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Right to the body. Takes one, but gives one. Good work, Ricardo Alvarez. Good work defensively by Alvarez. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Alvarez is killing me watching him here. I mean, he doesn't need a 20-by-20 ring. They could fight this thing in like a phone booth.
No, he looks like one of those cars you see on the side of the road where they removed all the tires, all the wheels. He's not going anywhere.
Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Right to the belt line. Oh, a huge hook to the body. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. Halfway through this round here, Bam Bam's right hand scores well.
There you go.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Keep your hands up.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Alvarez. Blocks that belt line well. Bam Bam's given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
Stand here and watch me take those shots, young.
As we open up round 8, we look at Teddy's scorecard, and it is much the same. All these rounds now starting to just blur together. They're taking the same exact form, one guy dominating the other.
Yeah, and the one who's dominating, why should he change? Of course he's not going to change. All the emphasis, all the burden now is on the opponent. He's got to change something.
Keep those hands up.
Alvarez is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. He nearly lifted him off the ground. What an uppercut by Alvarez. There you go. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Alvarez has got to be asking himself, at least his corner's got to be asking, can this go on like this? Can we continue to work at this work rate, throwing this many punches, and be this ineffective?
Joe, if he was a painter, he definitely wouldn't be Rembrandt because, you know, they're not clean strokes. They're not strokes that, you know, you look at them and they're paying off for him. I mean, he's more like doing finger paints. I mean, he's just throwing stuff at that canvas, and it's not looking real pretty right now.
Now there's the jab. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. That was another great round by him. I mean, what more can you say? He's landing the cleaner punches.
He's being the boss. He's doing the job. He's about to become the winner.
And he engages in the clinch. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Focus.
Alvarez's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time.
Back to the body.
Solid straight right hand. Alvarez is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. .90 seconds to go here in this round. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Alvarez is giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Alvarez is on the receiving end of a very good counter punch. Bam Bam's putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. And this round comes to an end. Bam Bam's in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
He comes with the straight right hand. Bam Bam's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
Work the body, kid. Body shot.
There's that right hand he scores with. And we've reached the halfway point of round 10.
Keep working the body.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Right to the body. A headshot blocked. Bam Bam showing us that defense is also very much part of his game.
Yeah, it is. Not only to avoid punches, but actually to even set up offense. You know, he'll make you miss, and then there's something coming back. He creates opportunities to hit you.
He was waiting for his opponent, just waiting for an opportunity, and he found it. The counterpunch by Alvarez.
You're not focusing.
Coming to the end of round number 10, 10 seconds to go. And that's the end of round 10.
Fucking beautiful.
Try as they may, Alvarez's corner has been unable to fix what looks like a broken Humpty Dumpty face on there. As we start round 11, the scorecard and his face tell the story. Bam Bam's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Alvarez is way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Throws a counter punch there. Acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. 90 seconds to go in this 11th round. Off target with that. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. Bam Bam's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. There is hardly a doubt as to what this result will be. I know anything can happen, but all that's happened all night long is one guy punishing the other.
Well, he looks like Kobe Bryant on a good night when that basket is 20 feet big. I mean, he just can't miss.
Nice strike after catching one by Alvarez. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Halfway through this 12th and final round. Took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Come on, kid, focus.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. And they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round. That was a dominating performance tonight.
Yeah, this is one you would think there's no drama in the reading of the scorecards.
Let's hear those scorecards and send it up to the ring. Listen, he was the better fighter. He was the busier fighter. He's the fighter that absolutely deserves to have that unanimous decision go the way it did.
And you never like to say this, I say it in jest, but this is one where you could have made up the scorecards before the fight. Unfortunately, sometimes these judges do.